just wanted to read for extra stuff that popped in and out. So, that was an adventure. Any fond memories of that, Heather? I hope some fond memories.
Oh, I remember one in particular that was really, really funny, and it was kind of a mistake that ended up being really funny. I can't remember what episode it was in.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's one of Yuki's lines was accidentally written for me. So I read it in Tohru's voice because I hadn't read it the script at that point. So I'm just reading it, and I can't remember exactly how the line was, but it was something about how Shigure looked like a talk show host.
You look like a talk show host, and I mean one of those shows that with episodes like Who's the Daddy, You and Your Brother.
So it was lines originally for Evan, and I read it as Tohru, and I'm like, wait, I don't think Tohru would say that.
I was totally mortified. I was like, oh my god, that was terrifying, and I just realized why, because I put the wrong name on the line. But yeah, I think everybody lost it for about, 5 minutes there. It's like, oh.
I think my other favorite part was my time travel sort of paradox with my younger self, with Katie, because she's adorable.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, every time she spoke, I'd just be like, oh! It was really cute.
You created a time paradox.
Oh, she was so cute, and the funny thing is she's the same age as me, so it kind of freaks me out a little. Yeah. I thought she was, in middle school, and no, she's the same age. Oh, okay.
It's funny when she swears, too, because you're not exactly expecting it, and then you remember, it's like, oh, yeah, she's the same age as all of us, she just has a really cute voice, so, oh, damn it! You know, and, that was another funny thing that happened in the table read. I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted just because of how the sound effects came out and how ended up putting them together. But those of you who don't know, Katie, who plays the young Tohru, also did a lot of the noises for Kyo the cat. She did a bunch of stuff, and I could only use a small smattering of it in a couple of episodes so far. Probably use more in the future, depending on how often that cat shows up. There's less animal transformations as the story goes on. They're pretty much right all up the front of the story, and then they kind of go away. But yeah, that came about because at the table read, we were reading through just, and suddenly he turned into a cat or whatever, and then suddenly Katie just, prompted by nothing, starts making these angry kitty hiss noises and underneath us talking, and we're like, what is that? Is that a cat? It's like, that's Katie! It was so funny. And I was like, and so I contacted her a couple days later, and I was like, the little sounds that you made during those were actually really good. Can you send me some cat noises to throw in there? And you ended up in the show. So yeah. Wishful.
Yeah, though it was really nice meeting everyone. Well, not everyone, but everyone who was in the
okay,
reading.
I get the point. I wasn't there.
But
don't have to rub it in.
I'm sorry. But I did call you a couple days later, and I'm like, okay, this is what we did. Do you want to run through the lines? So I was nice.
That was fun.
So actually, I helped Evan with a couple things. She's like, oh, so what's going on? And then I pretty much had to explain what happened in the episode.
Right. So yeah. And I'm glad that the actors are keeping in touch with each other and getting through it, because there's only so much I can do. I try to explain to people what the tone of a scene is or blah 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 and get through it, and then sometimes it's just doesn't it's like can you talk to this other person because I gotta handle this other thing. So yeah, it's awesome to have such passionate people working on this. So, for example, there was a scene in episode 1 that Tohru, Shigure, and Yuki are all in that everybody made the same mistake on. It's kind of a long scene. It's the scene that's where Tohru is exhausted and she passes out in her futon, and they're kind of talking about her and discussing what to do with her, whatever. And at the end, we find out that Yuki has lots of pet rats. Anyway, but it's a very quiet scene, and everybody had to retake it just because I had not necessarily been clear in the script, because it was second nature to me. I'd seen this show several times. I'd read the manga over and over, and I'd forgotten. But everybody did the scene. It's a really quiet nighttime scene with crickets, and it's sad and sensitive, and everybody did it in a normal speaking voice. And so it's supposed to be this calm, serene thing, and Shigure is like, hey, you gonna be okay? And oh, what was that you said? And Yuki's like, she's really an amazing person, just talking sort of normal level. And I'm like, everybody has to whisper. So everybody had to retake the entire scene, reserved and serene and, whispery. And everybody's irritated with me. It's like, I'm sorry, I should have written it in the script. a good example of having to go back and make sure that the tone is right for everybody.
The table read is really nice, or just reading with one other person, because there are some lines that you wouldn't know where to put the accent, or, well, not like an accent like Irish, but like where, if it's going up or down at the end, if it's like, sounds like a question, just, yeah, it was nice to feel it as a conversation, and it really, really helps, to hear the other people talking, and then...
Did you know that the Zodiac was only a time-keeping system? Based on patterns of heads and tails?
Kevin is going to warp through space and time and smack you in the face.
Oh yeah, and that was the other thing, meeting our, international castmates.
Mm-hmm. Kevin O'Malley, who plays Kurano, is actually Irish, so that was fun. He read for Yuki while we were doing the table read, and yeah, it was like, oh, he's so Irish. He did a really good job covering it up, though. He didn't have to. I think it adds to his character. So yeah, if you got the opportunity to play any of the other characters, just as a trade offer for fun or whatever, who would you most enjoy playing, and why?
You want to go first, Evan, or?
Okay. Well, at first I either wanted to be Kyo Takei, the student council president, or...
I love him.
So glorious.
Or Ayame. But after I've read the scripts, I actually do want to be Shigure.
Don't tell Jesse.
Yeah, tell Jesse. He'll fight you for it.
I do love them high school girls.
Ooh.
No matter how old you get, they always stay the same age.
Oh, you go.
Okay, that's my pervert line for the day.
Yeah.
As much I do love playing Tohru, but if I could play another character, I'd probably want to play someone like Kagura, because she's insane and very different from someone very different from Tohru.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Kagura, or oh god, what's her name? Kimi.
Yes.
She's pretty funny, and I didn't know who she was when I auditioned, so I didn't try out for her, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read the manga, I'm like, oh, I wish I tried out for her. She's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Kimi's a blast. Maybe before we get to her, but I kept asking everybody. People would occasionally send me emails asking for direction on a certain character, and if they weren't familiar with the material. And for Kimi, everybody asked me about Kimi. I said, it's Betty Boop. That's what that is. It's Betty Boop as a high schooler. It's a really high-pitched, squealy, adorable sex bot thing.
Mr. Student Council President. Oh, so high-pitched.
Oh, my.
Thank you, Takei.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining me, guys. This has been an awesome time and good interview and stuff, and I look forward to recording more episodes with you guys. Thanks so much.
Bless your face.
No problem.
Was my face, not the rest of me? Just my face?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Bless your face. I've never heard that.
Don't podcast.
All right, well, until next time, everybody, sayonara, bye-bye, and stuff.
Bye.
Bye.